This is Talk of the Town, a weekly program featuring community events happening in and around Northeast Michigan, with your host, Nancy Smitham, and get the latest news from Alpena Community College with Dr. Olin Joyton. And now today's Talk of the Town.
Talk of the Town, I'm Nancy Smitham. My first two guests are both from Thunder Bay Theater. I have Cameron Jones and Maddie Jo Kausert. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, we're here today to talk about Footloose, but before we get into Footloose, I'm going to start with you, Cameron. You've never been to Thunder Bay Theater before. You're in the new company, so tell me what your experience in acting is to date and what brought you to Thunder Bay Theater.
Well, I'm originally from Arizona, so I grew up in Phoenix, and I decided to do musical theater for college, so I got into University of Michigan. So I'm doing musical theater. I'm going to be a junior when I come back, so that's super exciting.
Yay.
And but they sent an email out, and I sent out a video for Thunder Bay, and I got the job. So that's what got me out here, and it's a great town. I'm enjoying myself and having a lot of fun.
Yay. What about you, Maddie Jo?
I went to the Missouri State University in southern Missouri, and I got my BFA in musical theater there, graduated this past May, and moved out to New York City in September. So I've just been out there auditioning, and there are a lot of outlets of auditioning. Like you can do, in-person auditions, or how I heard about Thunder Bay was on Actors Access. So I sent in a video and got the job, and so now I'm here for the summer, which is really exciting because the weather is awesome.
Okay.
And yeah, it's been a really great experience so far, just to be part of something where the core company is smaller than a core company I've been part of in the past. So we're all really close. We're with each other for 13, 14-hour days, and so just working hard together. It's a fun time.
Okay, Footloose at Thunder Bay Theater. I'm excited.
Yes.
All right, start out. Tell me about your role in Footloose.
Well, I'm Ren McCormick, or Kevin Bacon, if that's helpful.
Yeah.
And basically, he comes into this small town from Chicago, and he's a little angry and mad. The father left the family, and so it's just him and his mom trying to make ends meet. And so they come into this little town, and he starts shaking things up a little bit because they're not allowed to dance. And he thinks that's ridiculous, and so he works with the town high school, the kids, and they come together and try to change the law and really come together as a community, which is really cool.
Yay! Maddie Jo?
I play Ariel, which that's opposite Ren, the preacher's daughter. So I'm a little rebellious, but because I just really want my dad's attention. And so I kind of latch on to Ren because I can tell he's really smart and he's really, trying to make a difference in this community for the better. And so we become friends, and then a little more than friends, and we change the community together.
Yeah.
So
Wonderful. Now I know you have some local talent too, and they would be?
David Usher.
Okay.
Nikki Hilton.
We have Bunny
Lion,
who's doing music.
Oh, yay.
Hannah Metke, Dylan Goyke,
Okay.
and Mac Fountain.
Yeah,
and
many more people.
It should be a great show because Alpena loves a musical, first of all, and Footloose. I mean, who doesn't know the songs and the words to Footloose?
Yeah. Oh, it's so much fun.
And then when can we come to Thunder Bay Theater to see it?
It'll be running from June 18th into July 13th, and the shows will be Wednesday through Sunday every week.
Okay. And a lot of local people, lots of fun. Call ahead, 354-2267. Get your reservations because it's certainly going to fill up.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have some other exciting things going on at Thunder Bay Theater. We have a new artistic director, and he's really shaking things up.
Yes, we have Jeffrey Mindock, and he is doing amazing things for this theater. He's putting on some cabarets, some late-night cabarets, which are taking place July 18th and 19th. And that's going to be at the theater right after the show, and then we also have a Let's Go to the Movies musical review, which is going to be at John A. Louse Antler Room, and that is on June 26th after the show.
And those are going to be fun because you get to sing your favorite songs that you always want to sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Let's Go to the Movies, I am hoping if he designates I'm going to get to sing Judy Garland songs. So
Oh, yay!
yeah.
That'd be great.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just a bunch of songs from movies that we love and scenes and such that we pulled together just to put a little concert together. And then the cabarets are all from our own books, all stuff we worked on that we wanted to sing. So excited to do that too.
Yeah.
Okay, and who are your other core members? I'm going to give you a test now.
Oh, good.
So we have Aiden Cleary,
Okay.
who is out in New York. He goes to
Sarah Lawrence.
Okay.
and he's going to be my side. He is
Best friend.
best friend.
Okay.
Willard.
Best friend, Willard.
Okay.
Yes, he's fantastic. Just come see the show for him.
That's all you need to say. And then
we have Emily Sinkowski.
Okay.
She just graduated from NYU, Steinhardt, and she is playing my best friend, Rusty. And then there's Michaela Holmes. She went to Boston Conservatory, and she is playing Erlene, which is another one of my friends in the show. And then Zach.
Zach is playing
Earhart.
Chuck, who is her first boyfriend, her off the
bad
beaten
boy.
path, out of school. Bad boy.
Yeah, and he is from St. Louis, but he goes to Cincinnati Conservatory of Music.
Okay.
And then, I'm missing some. There's so many of us. There are like 13.
Christian is
Ryan.
our choreographer.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes, I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the choreography is so much fun.
Yes.
Really,
And
really
then
great.
Jeffrey Mindock's fiance is the stage manager.
Yes,
Oh, yes,
Paige.
What a lovely
We
gal.
love her. She's so
Glad we
great.
remembered that one, too.
Yeah.
We'd be in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so once again, Footloose, Thunder Bay Theater. The dates are June 18th to July 13th. Showtimes are at,
They're at 7, 8.
hold on, Jeff's giving you a clue over there.
7:30.
7:30. Ah, yay!
We just show up when
Yeah.
we're told, you know.
Yeah, we'll be there.
So showtimes are 7:30, and once again, call and make reservations because a musical is going to sell out, and it sounds like you guys just listening and watching you today, it's going to be a great event.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun.
Well, we look forward to seeing it, and thank you so much for being here today.
Awesome.
you.
Thank you.
Please stay tuned. I'll be right back with Jackie Krofchak from the Alpena Area Chamber of Commerce following these messages. Hi, welcome back. My last guest today is Jackie Krofchak, who is the Executive Director of the Alpena Area Chamber of Commerce. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Nancy.
I know it's been a crazy busy year. We're just into June, and I mean, when I hear where you've been, what you've done, the meetings you attend on a daily, weekly basis, it's just amazing to me that things are happening and booming all over northern Michigan.
Yeah, they are, and it's funny because, like, you just asked me what meeting I had today, and I said, or any day, and it'll be noon, and I'll already have 4 meetings in.
It's amazing.
Because our staff, we're just so busy. I am amazed at how much work comes out of that building.
I am too, and it's exciting news. There's new businesses opening in town. There's new educational opportunities, new training opportunities for people. I mean, our chamber, I've been involved with the chamber for many, many years, and I think it's the most active, the busiest, the most productive chamber that we've had in years. It's unbelievable.
Well, thank you, and we take a lot of pride in that. So I'm glad that you feel that way because that's our goal.
We do, and we want to talk today. Let's talk about the golf event coming up, the Flog Fest. That's really important. It's a fundraiser for the chamber. It's an important event. Plus, it's one of the signature and most fun events that you do in a year.
It is. Every year we say, man, this is a lot of work for the 120 people or however many come out. And do we really want to keep doing this? And every year the golfers say, you absolutely have to keep doing it because it's so much fun. It's August 8th this year. We just got the bids back, so it'll be at River's Edge Golf Course.
Okay.
It's 18 holes of golf with cart, and it's lunch and food stations along the way. So we made a couple changes to that last year. Prizes for everybody, prizes for different games that we play, the best score, and then we also draw for the top prize. It's $80 a person. And it's just a fabulous afternoon.
And the networking and the behind-the-scenes fun. This isn't just a golf tournament, I want you to know.
It is not just golf.
And it is so much fun. And most businesses in town will say, yes, we want our employees to be there. We realize what a wonderful thing it is, but we do sell out. People need to know that it always sells out, so they need to call and get their reservations.
We do. Most of the time we do sell out. What's interesting is it's not just about the golf, like you said, and a lot of people who don't really golf that much play in this one because it's so fun. And I think businesses understand that that's a bonding opportunity for their employees, and that's really important for morale. And positive morale in the office leads to more productive employees. So they go out there, they have so much fun, they create experiences together, and then that just makes them better, more engaged employees.
And as we were talking previously with our first guest, Alpena is crazy right now. Traffic is increased, business is increased, sales are increasing. What's going on out there?
A lot is going on. People know where Alpena is now, and they know how awesome it is. I mean, your last guest even said they're not from here, had never been here, but they're having so much fun.
Yes.
You know, I play beach volleyball, and every Tuesday night, if you go down to the beach, you can't find a place to park. There are people everywhere just laughing and having a great time, and that's just what Alpena is becoming. It's just really phenomenal to see it happen.
It is. And also we have Good Morning Alpena coming up for Brown Trout Festival.
We do. Always our largest Good Morning Alpena event. It'll be July 18th in the big tent, so 7 o'clock in the morning. We'll have a great breakfast and hope that it's not too cold or too hot. You never know what to expect that day. And we have a great program planned. I know we're working on putting together some final pieces of it, but we really try to put pieces into the program on topics people don't necessarily hear about. So we're pretty excited about what we have to offer on the program this year.
Okay, and another thing really important to call and get your reservations, and another one of those wonderful bonding events. A lot of business goes on behind the scenes there, plus it's disguised with lots of fun.
Yes. Oh, and that one, like I said, it's our largest Good Morning Alpena event, and we always do something fun at it, and you never know what to expect. Like the one year we had bagpipers. Nobody expected that. You know, we always have a great joke, and we have, backed by popular demand, we have a great MC again this year, so it's just wonderful stuff.
Yay! And then you've gone on a couple of pretty big trips this year, too. First one was to Japan.
China, excuse me.
Yes. China?
It's okay. Yeah, so I had an opportunity to go to China absolutely free, which was phenomenal. There's a company that would like us to do a community China trip. So they sent me for free to scope it out, and it was a fantastic trip. I would recommend it to anyone. My board will be meeting with the president of that particular company in July to see if we want to move forward with a community trip to China.
Okay. And then you went to Madison, Wisconsin.
Yes. I just got back. This is my first week back from that. That is actually a 4-year program for Institute of Organizational Management. I had earned a scholarship for that program. So for a week, once a week in June for 4 years, I will be going until I get certified as organizational management certification.
Ooh, and we have the Lafarge 4th of July parade coming up.
We just don't. We could talk for hours about everything we have. Yes, of course, it's on the 4th of July, starting at 11:30 in the morning. Wonderful. Lafarge sponsors it every year. We're very happy for that. Starts at the fairgrounds, heads down to Chisholm, down Chisholm to 2nd, and then it'll end on Fletcher Street at the festival that they have going on at the Sanctuary. Yep. So we have entries are coming in actually pretty fast, so we're happy to see that.
And I know the Maritime Festival, I just saw something that they sent out. They're expecting 10,000 visitors.
Yeah, and you know, especially because, so last year we had that big fishing show.
Right.
And we are getting calls because of that show. People want to come here. So between that increased tourism and because 4th of July is on a weekend this year, it's on a Friday, we have a huge increase of people coming for that weekend and spending the whole weekend here, which is wonderful.
Yes, and the International ROV competition is coming up in a couple of weeks. I mean, every hotel, every motel, for everywhere. I mean, I've had people calling me at home and asking if I have a spare bedroom that they can use for contestants and their families because it's so booked up.
Yes.
So be ready for the increased traffic because it will be there. But you know, what a wonderful opportunity for our community. I remember years ago having Bob Kraft on when he worked at Northern Lights Arena saying that a family came in to do bring a kid for hockey. They loved Alpena so much they bought a cottage and they come here every summer because they loved it. And you know, our stores, our restaurants, our gas stations, you know, everybody's going to be busy, and you know, what a great thing for our community.
It is, and something that's really exciting, we get a lot of complaints. I think that it's easy to complain. It's less common that people give you a compliment. And we just got an email the other day.
I saw it.
You did, good.
It's on the e-blast.
Yeah, a woman who had been here and she had such a wonderful time. She just said, I will be back because I loved your community. Everybody was nice to her. You know, strangers on the street said hi. She said she had great service everywhere. Our rivers were gorgeous. Our nature was gorgeous. Everything she did was top-notch, and she loved it.
Okay. And one thing we'd like to always mention, too, every time you come on is volunteers. You know, the Chamber always has a great need for volunteers. Give me an idea of some opportunities for volunteers.
That's a good question, because right now we are in great need for volunteers for our 4th of July parade, and I know it's really hard to volunteer on the 4th of July, but this will be my 8th time giving up my 4th of July. And I'll still be there this year, but we really need some extra hands that day. Some of our regulars can't help. So 4th of July is one way. I mean, we have ambassadors, we have committees. You're on our GMA committee. There are a lot of ways to volunteer, and if that sort of thing isn't for you, then we also have government relations committee people can volunteer on. Anything you might want to do, just call us and we'll find a match for you.
I saw somebody in there the other day stuffing envelopes too, so even simple office tasks you can come in and help with.
Envelopes, the bags that we give to visitors. I mean, there's just anything that you might have an interest in, we can find a place for you.
And if someone's interested in volunteering for the parade, please call. There's a job. I saw the listing on there. There's a job for everyone. Something simple, something easy, or something a little more hard or complicated. Please call 354-4181.
Yes, I love that you always remember our phone number.
I know everybody's phone number.
You do.
Thank you so much, Jackie, and keep up the good work, and tell everyone there, the team in the Chamber building, we love the new look of the building, and we're really proud and happy for everything that you're doing in our community.
Oh, thanks, Nancy, and thanks for your ongoing support. It means a lot.
Thank you very much. Please stay tuned for Dr. Olin Joyton following these messages.
Good morning. I am Jay Walterwright, Director of Public Information and Marketing for Alpena Community College, and this is the ACC portion of Talk of the Town. With me this morning is Penny Boldry, Executive Director of the ACC Foundation. Welcome, Penny.
Good morning, Jay. I'm great, and thank you for inviting me.
Well, thank you for being here. I very much appreciate it. This morning, I was hoping that we could start by talking about the ACC Foundation's Scramble for Scholarships. Why don't you tell our viewers what that's all about?
Sure. The Scramble for Scholarships is an annual event hosted by the Foundation, which is the fundraising arm of the college, and all of the net proceeds are used to provide scholarships to our students.
So why don't you talk about the format of the event and how people can get involved and some of those other interesting things?
Sure. We've got lots of ways for the community to get involved. We have whole sponsors and cart sponsors, so area businesses and individuals year after year step forward and help sponsor holes, carts, and provide prizes for our golfers. And then if you're a golfer, or even if you're not a golfer and want to join us, it's $90 to participate, and with that registration fee you'll also have lunch, and the net proceeds obviously go back to the college to benefit our students.
Well, I'm certainly not a good golfer, and I don't play regularly. For those people out there like me who would like to participate in the Scramble, how do they get hooked up with a team or something like that?
Well, they can certainly call me. My number is 358-7297, or they could go to the college website, www.alpenacc.edu, and click on the link and they'll be able to download our brochure that has all the information. The golf event will start at 9 a.m. at River's Edge Golf Course with a shotgun start, and individuals will all have carts to use to get them to the holes where they'll begin a great day of playing golf.
And there are some prizes that you mentioned. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. We have area golf courses not only within our area, but Traverse City, Gaylord as well, who donate amazing golf packages. We have them for Treetops and Boyne Highlands. We have them at Kingsley Club, which is in Traverse City, and it's a premier golf course, as well as many local golf courses have donated golf packages. And you don't have to necessarily be the best of golfers. A lot of our golfers, we have random drawings for other teams. We'll do prizes for the top 3, but then we'll probably give away about 6 or 7 golf packages just randomly drawing, and also for mixed teams. So ladies can also participate. You know, we always look forward to having them join us. Unfortunately, our numbers have been low in the women area over the last few years.
Well, I know that there's one contest that I would probably qualify for, which is the shortest drive. So there are lots of things like that too for all the different skill ranges.
Absolutely, and a putting contest. Top of Michigan Insurance is sponsoring a putting contest, and if you get it in the hole, it's $1,000. Alpena Buick GMC is our hole-in-one sponsor. So for a lucky golfer, you have an opportunity to win a vehicle, which is, it certainly adds to the fun of our event.
Sure.
In the 18 years that the foundation's been doing this, we've had the opportunity to give a vehicle away just once. So maybe this will be the year that somebody will drive away with a new car.
Well, that would be fun. I'd be glad to take that photo.
Absolutely.
So why don't you talk about how much money is raised and where that money goes?
Sure. Last year we raised over $18,000, and we immediately dispersed that money to students in the form of scholarships. So we were able to provide 42 additional scholarships to students that might not otherwise have received one as a result of that event. Since the inception in 1996, the foundation has raised almost $300,000 in this event. So we owe the community and our golfers a huge sense of gratitude for their ongoing support.
Great. And why don't you talk a little bit about the types of scholarships that the college awards, and give people an overview of that, because I know I get a lot of questions about when scholarships are available, how much, that type of thing.
Sure. The normal period for applying for scholarships is from January until mid-March, and we're currently in the throes of awarding the scholarships for this upcoming academic year.
Starting in fall and August.
Absolutely. We have scholarships in almost every program area, as well as scholarships just available to anybody enrolled in any certificate or any program. So there's a wide variety of opportunities for students. Last year we had over 300 students receive scholarships, and we awarded probably about $160,000.
Now, just to be clear, these scholarships aren't based only on grades or things like that. They're not all academic or even need-based scholarships. Can you give some examples of some of the more interesting ones?
A large number of them, you don't have to have financial need as a factor. So for many individuals, they don't meet the criteria, the federal guidelines for financial aid. So a lot of our students are able to receive scholarships because they don't meet the financial, the federal financial aid requirement. We have them in a variety of areas. Interests, a lot for volunteer work in the community, so just about a scholarship for anybody. And they can look at that on our website as well. The booklet is there with all of the scholarship opportunities.
Sure. So just to recap what you said, I know there are some specific to a program. Say if you're taking the utility tech program, there might be a scholarship there for a student in that program, but there are also scholarships available for students who, say, come from a certain place.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you live in Hillman, we have some scholarships specifically for Hillman students, Roger City, Posen, so all of the outlying areas as well. Those students have the opportunity to apply for our scholarships.
Well, great. We just have a little bit of time left, but I wanted to give you the opportunity to talk about the Foundation's campaign that's wrapping up.
Sure. Right now we're just finishing up with our Building a Powerful Future campaign, which was a $600,000 endeavor to help the college with its $5 million Electrical Power Technology Center project. And we have about $10,000 left to raise to meet our goal, and the college has about $100,000 remaining to meet the $5 million goal for the project.
Great. And I've seen the foundations are going in, so the building is happening, and it's very exciting to watch.
Absolutely.
Well, that's all of our time, Penny. Thank you very much for joining me.
Oh, thanks for having me, Jay.
And thank you for joining me. Once again, I am Jay Walter Wright, Director of Public Information and Marketing for Alpena Community College, and this is Talk of the Town.
This has been Talk of the Town with Nancy Smitham and Dr. Olin Joyden. For a list of events taking place in Northeast Michigan, visit our website at www.wbkb11.com and click on Community. This has been a Thunder Bay Broadcasting Corporation production.